Nicole. All right, it's officially let's go time. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had the best weekend. Originally, I kind of thought, oh, it's Labor Day. Maybe we'll just like bump the call back to Tuesday, but I love routine. I love sticking with the things. We're recording so we can pass this back to anybody that could not hop on tonight. But I know my kids have school tomorrow, and so there's no way I'm going to be out late tonight if I don't have to be. So we kept it with the same time. I love that you guys are on. I love that you're committed to this. And drop in the chat how pumped you guys are for this month. Like, there are all the things coming for us. I just feel like it's like the perfect storm of excitement, the perfect storm of being able to have just all the things lining up for us in Plexus, and the things that they're doing. It's 100% a go month. I know, I don't know if she's on here. Karen has already changed a life this month. Ash has already changed a life this month. We had new rank ups last month. There's so many things happening in Plexus, and they're already estimating in the next year, they want to see, and this is a huge, huge goal within Plexus, but they want 500 jewel rank ups. That's something that has not happened, but it will happen. And if corporate is predicting it, you know that there's lots of stuff that's coming for us, but it is only for the people that are willing to stay committed. So I'm going to go through some stuff tonight because we know that it's work. We know that it doesn't just happen. I wish that I could like snap fingers and just be like, you're a jewel and you're a jewel, kind of like Oprah passes out cars. I wish I could pass out jewel status. But we know that that's not the way that it works. So I'm going to go through some stuff tonight about the cruise, about how you can earn it, kind of the breakdown for people, and some of the other stuff that Plexus has going on. If at any point in time you need to stop, ask a question, please, please, please do. Y'all know I'm going to talk 1,000 miles an hour because I want to be able to get through this and have some time at the end for questions. You're going to come across this over and over again. You're going to feel this over and over again. I know what it's like to get really, really excited. You've heard me say this before. And then you sit down at your desk and you go do laundry instead, or you start doodling, or you look at your desk and you're like, oh, but first I need to make a whole new list, and I need to jump in my back office, and I need to rewrite all the things. It's the start that stops most people. And if you can get into your head this month and over the next 4 months, while we're in this contest and while we're building up this momentum, that you just have to start. If you can just keep telling yourself that motivation doesn't stay, but discipline does, and just keep going. Know that, and you guys have seen this graphic before. Let me just get rid of this for a second. But the day in the life of an entrepreneur does not just have this like straight up line, right? You're not just going to start today and just head right onto that cruise ship without waking up some days and thinking, oh, I'm going to send out 25 messages and I'm going to add 3 people and I'm going to earn it this week. And then the next second we know, somebody calls and we get sidetracked and we go do all of the other things and we make it to the end of the night and we didn't do any of the things that were on our list. Things like that happen. That is life. The ups and downs are completely normal. The ebbs and flows are completely normal. But if you don't have an accountability partner and you don't have somebody that you're reaching out to, that is one of the quickest ways to get sucked into the suck, right? You've got to be able to have those people that are like, hey, I'm going to message 10 people today. Ask me at the end of the day if I've done it. But you also have to know that in this business, this is so hard sometimes because you are your own boss. And it is really easy to get sucked into the not doing all the things all the time. I want you guys to remember too, when you're telling your teams, when we're sitting down to work, all the things, that just because we've launched a new contest, just because we are going for that Skylight calendar, we'll go over that in a second, just because we're changing up what we're working for in some respects, does not mean that we change up what we do. We have incredible systems on our team. And if you keep using the same systems and the same consistency, you're going to get where you want to go. But again, it's the constant stop and start that stops us. And if you want to run this month, this is the month to run. because they have double Leaders Retreat credits. And I'm going to show you the breakdowns of what this looks like, how you can earn it, how you can do all of the things. But I promise you, you want to go with speed this first month. They've never announced before at the very first part of a Leaders Retreat contest that it's double credits, right? Usually they'll do like the last 3 days of the month, or they'll do the very last month. This gives us the chance to really get out of the gate and run, and also build your points, and most importantly, build your paycheck. Because I want you guys in the next year, so many of you have goals to be gems like rubies, senior ruby, emerald, and beyond in the next year. And this is going to give you a way to be able to do that. One of the biggest things that I'm finding, y'all, we've never done anything like this before. If you didn't know what a Skylight calendar was before, you probably do now. I'm obsessed with the idea of this. We've done the watches before. Watches are kind of one of those things, like people buy them for themselves because it has functional value, right? The first time that we did the watch incentive, it was huge, huge, huge. Like people came out of the woodworks to be able to earn them. I fully believe that this is going to be like that too, because this is something that I like every mom in the universe wants, but nobody is willing to spend the money on ourselves, right? So the way that people earn this, just to kind of go over it for everybody, it's add 4 and then help one of them go silver. If you have not created a silver yet, hear me loud and clear. It is not as hard and as difficult as what we build it out to be in our minds. And we're going to keep going through this all month long, but it goes back to those systems. I'm not going to go up to Nikki for the very first time when she's just ordered from me and be like, hey, you want to go silver? She's going to be like, hey, no, I don't. I don't want to go silver. I don't know what it means, but it sounds like work. Instead, if you're using the systems and as you're helping people get started, you just say, hey, you know how you just attended that pink party or that Thursday night event? We love being able to host them. Let's host one for you next Tuesday. You're going to invite 10 people. I'm going to help you. And then they're going to order from the referral link that you already have, and you're going to get X amount of dollars. Don't start using the business stuff. What you make the norm and what you have the confidence for, y'all, that's what people are going to do. Is every single person going to do it? No, not every single person is going to do it. But nobody's going to do it if you don't have the confidence to say it. So utilize the tools that we have already, right? There are so many people that are scheduling pink parties. I don't have everybody up on here. I don't know if Monica's up here or on here. We have one scheduled for her tomorrow night online. We're doing one for her. We've already got scheduled like the going on tour part for her house. I know lots of you have these things kind of going on when you're going to be able to get in person with people. If you cannot get in person with them, I know we talked about this a couple of, I think 2 weeks ago now. Ange did one in person and then I zoomed in with her. Or just have everybody zoom in with you and just do a little sip and share virtually. I'm going to talk to you guys just really quick about posts. Stories sell, graphics do not. I know sometimes, and if you saw my post tonight, I put up a graphic tonight. It is okay sometimes to put them up. 90% of the time, a graphic will not give the right message across to people because they're not stopping and reading it. Their brain in 3 seconds goes, oh, they're trying to sell me something and I don't want that. But if you can tell a story, you know, oh, I was debilitated with headaches before, or my nose was constantly running in the fall with all of the pollen and the stuff coming off of the trees, and now it's not. Using those things to appeal to people's emotions, that is what draws people in. But getting people personally invited to these parties so that you can really talk to them, that's next level. And if you want to earn this month, it's not just posting a graphic, or in the next 4 months. It's not just posting a graphic. If this is something that you need help with social media, I know Mina posted in our chat today a calendar with ideas. We have post ideas in our page. Utilize it, y'all. It's the start that stops most people, right? You go to put up a post and you're like, I don't know what to put up. So you just don't put up anything. You grab a graphic just to throw up a post. It is always, always, always quality over quantity. So if posting is something that stresses you out, please let me know so that we can help you with that. And then don't forget that we have that September step challenge that's happening. It starts on the 16th. So you have plenty of time to be able to get people into that. Send them for messages. We're going to keep on diving into that this week to really help you utilize that. But we're going to do a $150 sneaker give back. And this time, if you were in the last one, it's not based on the most steps that people have in a day. I don't know how some people were getting as many steps as they did in the last challenge. But we have different criteria for that this time. And all of that is posted in our chat, in our page. So make sure that you're utilizing those tools. Okay. Leaders Retreat Challenge. If you have been on a cruise before, I know we have some new people on tonight, drop in the chat while I'm going through this what you loved the most about the cruise. I know last week I couldn't be on when I was watching it back and listening to Nikki talk about being able to bring her husband on the cruise. I started tearing up too, because that's exactly what this is. Being able to do these things with somebody that you love and that you care about, and the way that Plexus treats us, y'all, like, it is just out of this world amazing to be able to be on these trips. So it is going to go, you will need a passport. If you don't have a passport, get a passport. It just makes life so much easier to be able to have one. Going out of Fort Lauderdale, there's stops in the Bahamas. Again, these trips are just phenomenal every single step of the way. And it's not just the cruise. There are lots of other things that you can get along with it. And I know right now somebody on here is like, and I could name y'all because you've already told me, I'm going for the $2,000 shopping spree. And then on the flip side, some of y'all have already counted yourself out. I want you to know that no matter what you're thinking right now, you're right. Because it starts with just a little bit of belief that you can do this. And if you don't have the belief, I want you to borrow it from me, because yours will grow. I'm going to break down this month how people can earn this and what this really looks like. Y'all, if you have 13 people that you know with a gut, 13, and you get them started this month, you've already earned the cruise. Every single one of us knows 13 people, or we know people that know people. Do not count yourself out of any single part of this. Plexus wants to pack the boat, and they will. And you get to decide if you're on there. So just to go over the requirements of this to make it, open for everybody, and so that you all understand this, where it says 3 personal level 1 enrollments. This is because there are people in Plexus that have sponsored somebody that works the business and works the business hard. And even though they are not working the business, they're sponsors. My sponsor is one of them. My sponsor does not work the business, but our team works the business. I love helping people. I think she has earned every single cruise thing possible within Plexus. And it used to be years ago, some of y'all will remember this, that everybody just got to go based on points. That's why they now have this 3 personal level 1 enrollments, because they want to reward the people that are working. So you cannot get, it does not matter if you had 10,000 credits from your team working. If you are not working your business and helping people make an impact, you can't go. So 3 personal level 1 enrollments, over 100 PV, and you have to have 100 PV per month. That's why that's there. Now, y'all, if you only sponsor 3 people in the next 4 months, you're probably not going to earn the trip, right? Because it's based on your levels 1 and 2s, but that's why that's there. I know I got a lot of questions from some of y'all that are new to this, but that's what it means with that 3 personal level 1 enrollments. You have to do that to be able to get on the ship. Good news is every single person that's on here can do that and so much more. Now, the first month, I want you guys, you can kind of take screenshots of this, We're going to go through it. If you're in, and hopefully all of you are in our Bahamas Bound group, there's an album that's in there now that has all of this stuff in.
Hey, Bree,
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Samantha.
is that 3 every month?
Nope, it is not 3 every month. It's just 3 over the next 4 months. Good question.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
But you'll see, I love that you asked. Yep. So it's not 3 every single month. It's 3 over the next 4 months. But you'll see the breakdowns of this because you're only earning on this. It's not like convention contest where you earn on 4 levels down. They really want to reward the people that are making an impact. That's why it's called Rising Leaders Retreat. We had people last time that had just started their business, were not even silver, and ended up sweeping the entire contest all the way up through to the shopping spree. This literally is designed that anyone can earn it. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, so these are the ways that you earn it. It's based on our pillars that we talk about often. If you've been here, you've heard them. So recruiting, retaining those people that you help, ranking up, and leadership for duplication. So that's how you're going to earn this. So enrollment credits, if you look at that, a level 1 is somebody that you've personally sponsored. So it would be like if I personally sponsored Samantha, I didn't, but if I did, I wish I did. If I did, and then she sponsored her sister Jillian, which she has, Jillian would be my level 2. So that's how you get levels 1 and level 2. Level 2 is the people that you have helped them help. Okay. If you help them get started with an initial order of 100 PV, you're going to get 20 credits for level 1. 150 PV or more, you get 50. I'm going to show you in just a second why this is so important, because we know when people start with systems, they stick around longer. That 150 PV mark drives up pay point. Like there's lots and lots of research around this with our company. That's why that's there and rewards you more. On their subsequent months of ordering, so anybody that joined you in July or August and they order again in September, you're going to get retention credits. When they order again in October, November, December. So if they join in September, they order again in October, you get retention credits. This is really, really important because we know we can't just bring people in to create that residual income, to be able to create that legacy and that healing that they need. We've got to bring them in and then help them stay around 60 to 90 days, right? Super, super important for so many reasons. So that's why that's on there. And then rank up credits too. So when you rank up, you get credits. When you help a level 1 or a level 2 rank up, you get credits for that too. Now, I know that it looks like a lot. And if y'all hate numbers, then you're like, no, can't do it. Oh no, Samantha, I can see you on my screen. You're like, yeah, not a numbers person. I get it. So we have different things to help you. Here's what I want you to remember this month. This month, it is all doubled. So if you look back at this graphic, see how a level 1 right here with 150 PV gives you 50 credits? Double it. This month, they're giving you 100. If you look back again at this, look, the first to actually earn the cruise, it's 1,250 credits. That would mean, and I know that some of y'all are like, Bree, I can't sponsor 13 people in a month. If you sponsor when you sponsor, because some of y'all are going to do it, 13 people this month, you've earned the cruise. I am going to tell you that you 100% can do that, or you can help somebody else do that. And people that have not worked the business yet, they have the best opportunity because they have lots of people in their warm market. Now, I'm also going to tell you, I've been doing this for 9 years and I still every single month help between 4 and 6 people on an average month when I'm not pushing. You better bet I'm going to be pushing this month because I want to prove to y'all that it does not matter if you're new or if you've been here forever. There are always people that need what we have. So everything that's on that graphic gets doubled for this month. In our Bahamas bound group, I already have these combinations in there for you. This will help you. But if you can think triplex plus any one combo or any one product, any one of the bottles aside from BioCleanse or the iron capsule, that is going to give you over 150 PV. But these combos that are here are really, really good. You don't have to screenshot this. They're already in that group for you to be able to look through. And same thing again, y'all, systems. Remember when we had the call with Sadie and we have the notes breakdown, get people into three-way chats and let your person that helped you help them too. You are not doing this alone. I'm going to fly through these just to be able to show you these are also in the Bahamas group. This is somebody that is brand new. And this is the breakdown of how they earn it over the next 4 months. Because I want you to see that to do this, you do not have to go out this month and sponsor 13 people. However, the more people that you sponsor this month, the more you're going to be able to retain, the more you're going to be able to help them go silver. So this is a breakdown of what they would do in September, what they would do in October, November, and December to be able to earn the cruise. Plus, how much money they get to make along with the cruise. Like, how cool is that we get an opportunity to bring somebody into this to earn a free cruise and $2,500 over the next 4 months from their cell phone, being able to make a difference with other people. These are the things that you're going to go over when you set up individual calls this week with either me or your sponsor to really find which path you're on. This is somebody that's brand new and wants to earn it this month. So this is helping level ones and then level twos. So helping, you know, me bringing in Kim and then Kim being able to bring in a couple of people with her. So this is bringing in 10 level ones and helping one of them go fast start senior silver. There's so many different ways to do this based on those pink parties. But y'all, this is in 1 month. Somebody coming in, earning the cruise and earning an extra $1,600 in 1 month. You tell me another job where somebody else can do that. And if you treat it like that, you'll be able to. This is another breakdown. Somebody that's already gold and wanting to sweep the contest. Because here's the reality. If you're already gold or above, right, you have a team. You have people that you can go to, that you can host these parties with, that you can help them do these things. That is not to say, again, that somebody can't start brand new right now and be able to do it. But I want you guys to see that there's not just one way to be able to do this. And you've seen this graphic before. I want to rush through this too, not rush, but get through this too so that we can open it up for questions. You're going to ask some people that start with you this month, and they're going to flat out tell you no, that they're not ready. I've had that happen a couple of times over the last week, asking people, and that's okay. Some people won't be ready. It's not quite their time yet. I wasn't ready the first time that somebody asked me either. I quit for 6 months. Every single person on your team needs to get a message about the Skylight calendar, about the products in general, always, and about the cruise. And I want to remind you guys to close the back door. Stop thinking that, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this because X, Y, and Z. I've never been able to earn a cruise or a trip in the last 5 years that I've been here. So this isn't going to be any different. I'm not going to be able to do this either. What you focus on expands. And the more that you're willing to reach out to people and broaden your Facebook and your social media accounts and getting in person with people, that's what's going to make the difference for every single one of you to be able to be on that ship and be on that ship with other people. And I know that these things are fun. Like you've already heard me say it 1,000 times. I'm stoked about the Skylight calendar. I can't wait to be on the cruise ship because these trips are so fun. But more than that, for any one of you, I want you to have that residual income that comes along with it. and to be able to make that impact with other people as you go. Okay, y'all, I did that in 25 minutes. I need a drink because that was a lot. Okay, questions. Go ahead, shoot them at me.
I have a question. Which messenger group is the pink party template in? Like, I keep not being able to find it.
It's just if you type in template, it's there. So I'll actually.
Is it in a different group though, or in our regular?
It's in Messenger. Like if you go into Messenger and you type in template, or if you're in our, actually here, let me show this to you. Let me see if I can pull up a Facebook group. I'll show everybody where you can also find it at, if in case. So if you go into the Freedom Collective and then go to albums, I hate that I can't change around the order of albums anymore. Facebook like took that away. But if you go to this chat event resources, I have it here too, so that if you click on this, if you're not in it, you'll be able to go into it. And then within this template, it's not bringing it up because my computer is so slow.
Bree,
it's
I
just-
added Jess
Oh.
to it the other day, but it said it needed admin approval in the.
I do
Check.
have it on approval, but I think that
Okay.
everybody has been approved. Just because I didn't want everybody, yeah, Jess, you're in it. So if you just go into Messenger, type in template. But for anybody that has not seen these yet, this is how basic and simple that we wanted this for you. You literally just copy and paste everything over into an event. So like the one that I'm doing for Monica tomorrow, we start the group and then you forward everything in here. You don't have to make videos. You don't have to do anything. You send out authentic messages. And then at the end, people can order from either your referral link or for whoever you're hosting it for. So they're all within there. I'm glad you asked that, Jess. So again, you can go into the albums. There's messages in here for you to use too. And it's sample invitations, but then the template party is right there. Good question. Anybody else?
Bree, can I chime in for a quick second?
Always.
I know we were talking about the systems and recruiting. So I don't remember if we had said that about Saturday morning call, but for anybody that is feeling like that's something you're struggling with, we're going to start a call on Saturday mornings at 8:30 where I'm going to kind of go through step by step, and we're going to start with the systems and recruiting this month. So if that's something, and then we'll do also a little work with me time. So if anybody is around on Saturday mornings at 8:30, and that's something that you feel like you need help with, that'll be there for you to log on for.
Thank you for that, Mina. Then that will be something that'll be really, really, really good. Utilize that Bahama Bound group. Obviously, I'll be putting stuff in our team page, but that group will be highly focused to be able to help you. Even if you don't think that you can go on the cruise, you want to earn the stuff because you can still register and then you can still get all of the extras with it. So never, ever, ever count yourself out of any of the contests within Plexus. But we want to make sure that you know we're here every single step of the way. If you have not scheduled like an in-person coaching call with your direct upline or with me yet, if I am your upline, I hate the word upline. We got to come up with something else. I just hate the word upline. But make sure and get those scheduled so that we can really go through and map this out, what it's going to. Yeah, bestie. If you haven't done that with your bestie, make sure you do that so that we can help you guys get this mapped out this week. But every person on your team gets a message. Even if you do not think, like I had a girl today that I messaged has not responded to the last 6 messages. So I sent her a voice message and I was like, hey, it's me again. I'm that person that's never going to give up on you because you told me that you wanted this. And I know that I needed somebody chiming in with me too. Guess what? She messaged back and she's going to order. So do not count anybody out in this. People need people championing them. All right. Any other questions?
The September call, will that start this Saturday, like the Saturday? thing?
For Mina. Yep. So this Saturday at
Okay.
8:30.
And is it just for September or that'll go like through the contest?
Yep, she's gonna do them until December. And she'll
Okay.
have posts in the page with them too. So she'll put posts like in our team page to remind everybody. I didn't explain that very well. Jillian, I love that you're on here. Super fun. Monica. Kim, so fun. Okay. All right. It's 9 o'clock. Make sure before you go to bed tonight that you message your bestie and let them know when you can get a coaching call in so that that gets done this week. Do not sit on this, y'all. It's already, I don't know how, but it's already the 2nd of the month. I just feel like time is flying, and what you choose to do with it is what matters the most. So message your people, make sure that you stay committed to your accountability partner, finding those people that you can run with. If that is not something that you have somebody to check in with, message me so that we can help get that set up for you too, because that's really important to have that. All right. Okay. Love you guys. Happy Monday. Let's cruise.